This is a Doc Talk podcast short with Dr. Jenna Burton and me, James Piecowye. You've got children in grade school. You've got children. You got a child who's in nursery. What's it looking like? What's it looking like for childhood illnesses, which inevitably end up with the adults as well?
Not always, actually. My little girl's got hair angina at the moment, which is more of a childhood illness, tend to get it before the age of 7. So I feel quite comfortable taking her out theoretically and medically with people that are older. But the fact is I'm actually hiding her away at the moment because everybody is scared. You look at her, she's covered in this really aggressive rash. She looks dreadful. She looks like something out of a horror film, to be honest. And she's such I think, a beautiful little girl. All these blisters around her mouth, they're actually inside her mouth as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I've been keeping her in the pram because I've had to take her with me to the school run, keeping her in the prams that nobody comes in contact with her, and sort of reassuring people that, she's probably past the contagious stage right now, but people don't like to be around that. And I've certainly kept her off nursery. James, have to pause one second. Let me just turn that monitor off.
We got Dr. Jenna is in the metaverse at home, so she is now going to adjust up the monitor that is letting her know what's going on in the home. So she's back.
It's the metaverse. Hang on. The metaverse emergency. That sounded better in my head.
So what are you treating your daughter? How do you treat this rash? Is there anything, is just comfort? Is that all that you can do?
Well, my mum has made me laugh because she keeps saying, when are you going to take her to the doctors? It's like, there are some things that I do take my children because I need an objective opinion for. And sometimes I've even presented my child to a pediatrician and said, I know they're fine, but I need you to tell me that they're fine. Just, can you tell me? But I've seen this before. She's had it before. So I know it's a viral illness. It runs its course. Paracetamol in the form of Panadol, Calpol, antihistamine to help with the itching of the rash. Trying to give her things to soothe inside her mouth because she's got blisters inside her mouth.
That's the worst.
So you can use, like honey sprays for her throat.
Does that exist? I've never heard of honey. Really? Where do you get honey spray?
Yeah, propolis spray. Okay. It's got like honey inside. It's it tastes kind of tangy. Actually, it doesn't taste like honey, but it has got honey inside it. So I believe from the pharmaceutical rep, but it works. Things like giving her like iced lollies, things like that, just to, again, help with the pain. Soothing creams over her skin. You could consider a mild steroid cream, but to be honest, I don't think these has been bad enough to warrant that. So it's just supportive care, giving her food when she's ready, making sure she's exceptionally well hydrated, especially when the fevers are, that is sort of a care at the beginning of the illness. They can have really, really high fevers. So it's really important to make sure she's still passing urine and taking lots of water.
Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad that she's on the mend. Colds, coughs, and sniffles, any of that starting to spread around the schools?
Of course, yes. And that's what's caused this big debate within our classroom as to when is appropriate to go in.
Yeah.
And I think we're starting to revert back to the old school rules. So during the height of COVID, if you wiped your child's nose at the entrance, even if it was just a prophylactic wipe, that was them off school for 2 weeks. We are tending to revert back to the acceptance that children are building an immune system. It's an important part of maturation of their immune system and their immunology. And therefore, they've got to catch the odd cold, but it's inevitable they're going to get a little cough. The difference is how unwell they are with it. So if you find that the child's got fevers, they're not eating, they're lethargic, this child's not appropriate to go to school for them or for their peers. If they've got a very mild runny nose, maybe sort of a lingering cough from an illness that they had before, but it's dry and they're otherwise completely well in themselves, there shouldn't be a reason why they're not able to attend school. And again, let's think we've got the balance, haven't we, of maintaining an education for each child, but also keeping all the children safe and trying to stop them from being really unwell. So if that line, isn't it? And each parent has a different one as to what they think is appropriate. And so all I say is listen to the school nurse. In Dubai, we've got school doctors as well. They'll have a set of guidelines that you can get online, and they are enforced from the KHDA, and they are enforced by the DHA and the Dubai Health Authority. And so it should be a scientific basis for what they're going on.
All right.